Anyone can give up. It's the easiest thing in the world to do, but to hold it together when everyone else would understand if you fell apart, that is true strength. Viktor E. Frankl. My friends, 10 to 15 minutes each and every day. That is your struggle, holding that together, finding the time, making the time. Practice trading, learning how these charts work. You can do this. It just takes your commitment. I am here for you each and every day, showing to you that, again, you can find the time. You can do this. Let's jump into these charts. We see that stocks, gold, and Bitcoin are up. Bonds are down just a little bit. Let's jump first into the S&P 500. Again, an up day, 0.12%. The turnaround wasn't perfect here when we saw it occur after the bottoming, and that actually occurred back on the 15th of April with all that volume. We didn't quite have average volume. We had a little green spinning top, but things did sure enough turn around. They have been moving up since then. You see just again, a series of stair steps moving up on the 2-day chart. First day of the latest 2-day candle, you can see where on Thursday morning we had topped, and we've just sort of been sliding sideways, popping up some today, not much higher than we had been before, but again, moving in the right direction. Now, the decent turnaround that we had happen was here. We had, again, on the week beginning the 15th of April, we had the bottom, the interim low with higher than average volume. We had average volume with the green spinning top turnaround. Things moving up for the day, up 0.70%. Again, an unremitting move up on these 2-day candles for the last many, many days. And you can see where things dropped down on Friday, but popped back up again on Monday. And again, moving in the right direction. We are still long on both of our stock indexes. We look at where we are with 20-year bonds. We have been ambivalent here because we did not have a bottoming with average or higher than average volume. We then had a red doji turnaround, not a strong sign there. In fact, a doji is lots and lots of indecision. And again, it's not our telltale sign. That is a green spinning top. Then things turned around. You know, we did have higher than average volume that week, but weak volume when we saw the green. We had average volume last week, and then this week, this red volume means that the opening was lower than the prior close. And of course, we were down a little bit. You can see we've been down for 2 days, Friday and Monday. So again, we're just not in this trade at this point because we didn't have any kind of good trigger mechanism. Where are we with gold? Well, gold, again, we saw that high on the week beginning the 8th of April, where gold moved up to its highest high of recent and then dropped off there. The next 2 weeks, we had a doji and then a red spinning top on the 29th of April, the week beginning then. Last week, we had a green spinning top. Again, you could call that our interim low with average volume. We didn't quite have average volume with the turnaround. We did have a green spinning top. Then up last week, and this week, again, up. It is 0.40 for the day. You can see 2 days of nice up movement Friday and Monday. And of course, you see a building groundswell of up movement, but you don't, that's on the 2-day chart, but you don't see any volume knocking it out of the park here. Although the price is continuing to move up, which is good. Lastly, we'll go to Bitcoin. We had the green spinning top last week. We have Bitcoin up again for the day, 4.52%. And of course, the most recent high we had on Bitcoin is that week beginning the 11th of March, where we hit a high on Bitcoin of $83.36. Where we are right now, $79.43. But again, we don't have the volume that's giving us any of this. If we go and take a look at 24-hour-a-day Bitcoin, we can see that we don't have the volume here that's helping us out. We do have the price up movement. Again, it's nice to see things moving up on Bitcoin. We've really, as far as what we've been looking at, of course, where we saw that last move in Bitcoin, we did have the volume to go along with it. We don't here. So that gives us trepidation, although we do see the price movement. But when you have price movement that's not backed by volume, the problem that you have is the fear that it can just as easily move in the right direction and catch you out, because it's volume that gives you the oxygen for the price move, the fuel, as it were, for the price move. Volume is the oxygen. Price is like the firewood, but you've got to have both, because that firewood will burn out without the oxygen. And again, when you're not in control of that, you're taking a real risk. You're hoping there's enough oxygen to keep it going, but you just don't know. That is where we are, folks. We so appreciate you being with us. We always love to hear from you. Hope you're making the most of what we do here on a daily basis in your practice trades. And again, cw@chartingwealth.com is our email address. Don't ever hesitate to reach out to us. Patreon members, thank you for all of your support. God bless. All the best, my friends, from the whole team at Charting Wealth World Headquarters.